Welcome to Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jeremy Hellickson, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you get what you get.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He will lead this one off today. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, it's a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Look at his stats. He's got almost 100 runs batted in. Obviously, he's having a nice year in that category. You know, anytime you get near 100 or to 100, that's a big season, no matter who you are. He'll look to add to his total in this one today.
George Springer is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. Having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful. Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. Colin McHugh gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game, and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
From the stretch, Xander Bogaerts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh, 7 hits in 17 at-bats. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit to third. And a rather easy first out. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. One and one, here it comes. This one skied out toward right. Reddick is there, 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Favorable call in there for a strike. From the stretch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the Sox leave 1. And the nothing ball game.
Leading off for Houston.
Into the box now, Evan Gattis. And this is a good looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. That misses 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
That's inside.
Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
1-0 count. Here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty, don't hit him, he'll knock you back.
Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. Astros leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Gurriel is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 7. Center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. 4 for 10. McHugh gets the sign. First pitch on the way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate. You get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
Now here's the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, you can't be too upset giving up a base hit on that one. I mean, the ball was out of the zone. You had 2 strikes on the hitter. He chased a bad ball. He just got a base hit. Sometimes that happens.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
Leading out for the Astros.
Striding forward for his first chance, Alex Bregman. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Here's Nori Aoki, and he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's George Springer.
George
0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley over to his left, and that retires the side. 1 left for Houston. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's gone 2 for 6. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. High pop up. Gurriel is there for it. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. McHugh's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Evan Gaddis now standing in, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 249 the average coming in. 21 homers and 77 RBIs. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. So they go quietly here in this half inning to the bottom of inning number. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Henry Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Yulieski Gurriel.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Here's the first pitch to him. Marwin Gonzalez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at bat, Alex Bregman. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Being in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Rodriguez.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now a throw over in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Hit down the 3rd baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
That misses, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. First and second now, 1 man out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. McHugh pauses. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And to score, the runner from second. And the throw-in gets away from him.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
2-2. Here it is. Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here comes the payoff pitch down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Altuve. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. Here's Nori Aoki. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bradley on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 4, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on MLB Network Sunday. David Paulino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hanley Ramirez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's a
2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Evan Gattis now standing in.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Rodriguez scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
On its way is pitch number 75. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Jackie Bradley now. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
The pitch. In there, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep,
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aoki is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the
Ready for another
baseman,
chance?
number 48,
Pablo Sandoval. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
In now, Blake Swihart as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 pitch on the way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another 2-2 offering. Tries to dump this one out to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left.
Bregman has it.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Here comes the first pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-0 on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Here it comes. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Here's Nori Aoki. What's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
There's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
One strike.
Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Started that swing a bit too early.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's George Springer. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound, and that's going to do it now for the starter Jeremy Hellickson. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Craig Kimbrell gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Jose Altuve will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Too low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Inside ball
3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Jeremy Hellickson hangs win number 11 on his line as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds.